laboratories. Thank goodness for DNA and a lie detector test.
I know that's a damn lie. I know that's a damn lie.
It's the day I'm not the father.
Hey, we can get you along.
Been going through this for a long time. Like between him and his wife, like.
It's his child.
I believe that was just an excuse. If he's not yours, he would switch that birth.
So, Mr. McKee, she sent you a text with the picture of the baby. Your first response was what?
The baby look like he can be for Donald Trump.
Like, really?
Oh.
Really?
I didn't expect that one. Biracial? That's what you meant.
When we went and took the blood test, we stopped at a store. She went in the store first. I grabbed the baby out of the car seat, take him in the store and sit down. So I had a lady walk up like, damn, that's a cute baby right there. His mama white? You know I'm not racist or nothing, but his mama white? I'm like, it's his mama right there. So she said, is daddy
like,
white?
Right in front of me, like, I'm the mom.
I'm like, I'm the daddy. I was supposed to be the daddy, but we just took a test, you know, I know. She like, babe, I pray for you.
That's what the lady said in the store?
Said at the store.
Yeah. Well, listen, this courtroom's about getting to the truth, and I have to ask difficult questions. I need to ask you, were you with any other men during the time Carson was conceived?
No, ma'am.
All right. So do you have any other kids, Mr. McKee?
I have a daughter.
You do. And so this would be your first son.
I have 2 more on the way.
You have 2 more kids on the way right now?
Yes, ma'am, Your Honor.
Right.
With your spouse or your girlfriend?
Girlfriend.
Okay, so the children were planned? No. Okay.
And you talk about me?
So you have twins
Really?
on the way?
No, not twin, but 2 different women.
You talk about me, though.
I just asked, were you having a baby with your girlfriend? They're both your girlfriend?
They're like 2 sisters.
Wait a minute.
Right.
Did you just say you have 2 sisters pregnant in the same family?
Yes, Your Honor. Wow. Probably a month apart.
All right, in light of everything I've heard, we need to get some answers. So we need to figure out what we're doing here. Jerome, let me have this envelope. Mr. McKee, you are not the father.
Are you serious?
He is not the father, Miss Thomas.
The baby look like he can be for Donald Trump.
She is trouble with a capital T. She, as a matter of fact, I call her the 3 T's. Trash, trouble, and trifling. That's what she is. The little boy looks nothing like my son or any member of my family.
Maybe because he is so white?
Because he's all the white. He ain't got no black in here. Everything I see got powder puff on it. I don't see no chocolate nowhere, okay?
No, ma'am.
Whatever.
Was he the only person you were intimate with during that time?
Yes, ma'am.
Now she knows she lying. She lying. She
She's a
lying.
liar because you just had a wild sex party that got shut down by the police station last week.
No, ma'am.
Yes,
That
you
is
did.
not
Yes,
true.
you did. Yes, you
There's
did.
some hoes in this
That
house.
is not true.
Miss McBurn.
Yes, it is.
Miss McBurn.
She need to get that out of her head. That child is not my son's baby, period.
Well, let me first, of course, state the obvious, which I'm hoping you know as well, being African American. You know our children come in all colors, shades.
Elijah
She told
is
me
very
he wasn't.
white.
When you look at this picture,
It make me want to throw up.
it seems like your son is kissing the baby. It makes you want to throw
It makes me want
up.
to throw up because it's a
Why?
lie.
For your son to be kissing an innocent child?
Because it's not his.
It doesn't matter, really, if he's showing the child love.
It's not his.
Step up to the podium. Do you believe you are Elijah's father?
I just gave him the benefit of the doubt because I'm biracial. My father's white, you know. My father's
don't
a
know.
fine-haired, blue-eyed dude, so.
How you know? He just gonna say that because she gonna freak him after this.
Mr. Hughes, you are Elijah's father.
That's a lie. That's a lie. You a lying trick. What did you do? What did you do?
Hey, calm
She
down.
probably
Can't get rid of Satan to save our lives.
Trash. I'm through. I know that's a damn lie. I know that's a damn lie. Somebody fix it.
We're gonna get something.
Bring the baby.
Oh, God.
It's Mr. Hughes' son. And everything you're saying right now, believe me, and I say this earnestly, you will regret one day.
I hope I do.
No. People say the baby looks Hispanic, and Mr. Barlow is convinced that it's the landlord's baby because he's Colombian.
That's
And
correct.
he can say that Papa, he say Padre. You
No,
know,
he
he
doesn't,
can say a
Your
lot of
Honor,
Spanish
he does
stuff.
The child speaks Spanish
No,
too?
Your Honor.
Yeah, like, first of all-
Your Honor, he doesn't speak Spanish. My son talks baby talk.
There's nothing wrong with a child being bilingual.
It's hereditary.
It's not. It's not hereditary.
No, it actually isn't.
Okay. I'm away and over 80 times. No exaggeration, over 80 times I call and I'm like, yo, I got the landlord here. Click.
You
And
said
then
over 80 times.
Over 80 times.
Your Honor.
You called and she basically just hung up on
Yeah,
you.
they
Your
playing
Honor.
football, you know what I'm saying? They playing ball. He always at the house. For what?
That's a very nice landlord.
Yeah, he's very nice.
Listen, the only way that this baby is not this man's child is if he's not mine. I believe something happened at the
To
hospital.
find the maternity portion of the results so that I could confirm whether or not you are in fact Jabril's mother. These results state that the probability of maternity is 99.9999.
I believe that was just an excuse. Like I said, excuses
No,
are
it
only
wasn't
good
an
for those who
excuse.
use them. If he's not yours, he would switch that birth.
As it pertains to 20-month-old Jabril Barlow. Mr. Barlow, you are the father.
Thank you. Thank you.
Crazy. You need to go to
Well-
a mental hospital.
Absolutely crazy.
So you think she's just making this up?
Yeah.
He stayed with me for 2 months, and he slept in my bed with me for one
I
night.
moved back to Detroit. How was I there for 3 months?
But why were you staying there with them for a week if you had a girlfriend?
She had knew about it. We were friends. She trusts me. She knows I'm not like
I should
that.
tell you how big his winker is. It's pretty small. No, it's not.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lousy, 20 minutes.
If you say you've never slept with her, why manufacture all of this?
I think she's obsessed with me. She had sent me an ultrasound saying that's a 3D photo. Tell me she don't look like you. Are you that crazy? How crazy are you that do I look like an ultrasound? Is that a thing now? So I said, Tasha, you're crazy. We didn't blink. I'm not the father to your baby. Please leave me alone.
Mr. Webb, you are not her father.
Oh! Yeah, you're crazy. You need
You claim little Jordan's biological father may be your own father.
Yes, Your Honor.
Whoa.
Yes,
Please
Your Honor.
explain.
We were living in Georgia, then he moved back to Indiana and got a room, or he shared a room with Amber.
He had nowhere to go, so I took him in.
Did your father ever say anything to you about them having a relationship?
Yeah, he's told me they've slept in the bed together multiple times.
Oh, hold on. So, Miss Marsh,
Multiple times.
you said it was different rooms.
In my 3-bedroom apartment, it was different rooms. And then when we lived at my mom's, I worked third shift and he worked first. We slept in the same bed, but not together.
See, now
Not
see who's
together.
lying? See how the story
So wait
changes?
a minute. So wait. Your
Our story isn't changing like hers.
Your story is changing a bit.
At first, we slept in different rooms.
But
And
do
then
you
when we
think
moved,
it's
we didn't.
appropriate for you to be sharing a bed on any level?
Well, we don't sleep in the same room.
His father? This is a lot to take in. I'm still not processing that you are sharing a bed with Mr. Belding's father on any level.
Hello, how are you?
We are here trying to figure out what in the world is going on. Did you ever share a bed with Ms. Marsh?
Kind of.
He's a very handsome man for being 47.
Well, sir, how do you feel your son is accusing you of being the father of Ms. Marsh's daughter?
It's a little frustrating. I feel kind of demeaned by it.
If he was drunk, And they were living together, obviously, and she walks around the house half naked.
I never walked
my
around
dad-
the house half
I've
naked. Ask this
had
man.
to tell her to put clothes on when she was 14 years old, and I went to the trailer to visit him.
I never said
She
that.
can I finish? She had another man there while the baby was being delivered.
No,
that was her
no one
fiance
else.
at the time.
There was no one else in the room except for my mother.
She did?
She's hallucinating because she was drunk when she showed up to the delivery room.
That's a lie. Your Honor, that's not what happened.
Yes,
that's
that is
a total
what
lie.
happened. You can
I
call
walked
my
the
mom.
hospital with her.
She was drunk.
For
You could smell the
6
vodka on her
hours.
breath.
We'll find out with the lie detector because she's a
You
liar.
all tell two completely different stories. Thank goodness for DNA and a lie
Amen.
detector test. So let's get this done. Mr. Belding Sr., you are not Jordan's father.
Thank you.
Already knew that.
Mr. Belding Jr., you are her father.
Thank you.
The question read as follows. Ms. Marsh, you were asked, have you ever had sexual intercourse with your ex-boyfriend's father, Mr. Belding Sr.?
Yes, ma'am.
You said no. And the lie detector determined that is the truth.
There you go, buddy. I told you.
You lost your family. You were married at the time. Explain.
Yes, Your Honor, I was married, and me and my wife went through a separation due to a rough patch. Through my separation, I became a little antsy.
For almost 2 years and a half.
We was never together.
Almost 2.5 years?
Yes, sir. Yes,
I was
ma'am.
married, Your Honor. I mean,
Yeah, married, but
it just, it kind of went longer than it should have.
You think you were in a relationship?
I was. I knew I was in a relationship.
You did?
2.5
We were
years we
not,
was together.
I was telling her what I felt I needed to tell her to ultimately get what I wanted.
He wanted to marry me. He wanted to get a divorce from his wife.
No,
he wanted
Your
to be
Honor.
with me.
No, Your Honor.
Were you still trying to work it out with your wife while you were sleeping with Ms. Davis?
I was. That's also the reason why I have a child that's 2 months
apart,
younger, with my wife.
They were pregnant at the same time, your wife and your mistress.
They were, Your Honor. I did what I had to do. I felt I needed to do.
Like 2.5 years, how we're not together?
Things happen or said in the bedroom that may not always be. But it was never,
You were a married man.
Was.
You sleeping with this girl. You approached her, pursued her, got into a 2.5 year.
It was not 2.5 years.
It was 2.5.
We did sleep around for months, but it wasn't 2.5 years.
2.5 years. We started dating and going out. Valentine's Day, that's when I believe I conceived Aubrey. We went to a room and we had
This
fun.
guy inboxes about meeting her again, and she's telling him, oh, I need some more
I never
loving.
slept with him,
So
Your
to
Honor.
me, saying more means that it's already happened. And so we did not end up having a Valentine's Day celebration because, of course, I was upset.
How were you upset if you weren't in a relationship with her?
Because
Are you all still involved?
no, we're not, Your Honor. No, we're not, Your Honor.
At the same time, two different answers.
Right.
Exact same time.
When was the last time you two were intimate?
It's been a while.
Last night.
No. Your Honor, we was at a separate hotel.
Mr. Wiggins, you look like you lying.
No, because
your whole body language changed. Non-verbal cues just start cueing. Please tell me you used protection so we won't have another case.
Nope.
Have you learned anything about producing little people, STDs?
Right.
Hello?
Right.
And ending up in paternity court.
Right.
Mr. Wiggins, you are the father. We're in a relationship.
We were in a relationship.
Baby was what? Born.
Yep. And we were living.
When he would put me out, that's who I would kick it with. That's who I would call.
Your Honor. I'm so confused.
Like, I'm sorry.
On the way.
Yes, Your Honor.
You at the hospital, the baby's born.
Yes, Your Honor.
You decide, I'm signing the birth certificate.
Yes, Your Honor.
You didn't think at that moment you needed a DNA test? You didn't have a doubt?
She told me that was my baby, and I took responsibility and moved back in. That's when I started having doubts when he came home. But when I was telling him, I was telling her that I'm not the father. I never had symptoms.
What symptoms were you supposed to have?
Like, cravings. I gained weight.
When your
When she was
girlfriend's
pregnant.
pregnant the first time, when she's pregnant the first time, you gained weight, but this time you didn't have the same symptoms. You didn't eat, you didn't have any craving. Well, that's a first, Jerome.
Okay, I have something.
Definitely the first time I've ever heard that. Your name, ma'am?
Jennifer.
Jennifer Webb. Miss Webb, and you are now Mr. Hayes's
baby mother.
You're his child's mother. And you all are in a relationship. When's the last time he's seen your children?
She won't let him because of the baby.
Thank you. If she
Well,
can't get
you
one,
can't get one, you
can't get
can't
that
get
one
any.
up.
So, Miss Chapman, you've created a condition that he cannot see Mariah, the older child, unless he also takes Maurice Jr.
Yes, because he will come and get Mariah things, take her, but leave him.
I'm come get her tomorrow. I got something to do today. Her or them?
Yes.
And then you write back, you write back her. Meaning might as well forget it about it, bye.
Yes.
Because you serious.
Yes.
If he's not coming to get both children, then he can't see either one.
Yes.
Is it fair, though? I mean, think about it. You signed the birth certificate.
It's too many dudes in the picture. I'm not finna take her no child that ain't mine, Your Honor. I'm just being real. I work too hard for my little money.
And please stand between our plaintiff and defendant for these results. I don't want anybody getting out of hand. Let's stay composed. Mr. Hayes, you are not the father.
That's fine. He can have his name back.
The point is, it's not his child. That's not gonna automatically cut you off from responsibility for that child support because you signed the birth certificate.
Okay.
He ain't been through all this. Man got tears in his eyes.
Don't know,
Mr. Hayes, you're very emotional. What are you feeling?
She kept seeing my daughter for so long.
You right.
And just put me through so much. I ain't seen my daughter in 2 or 3 months. And it's like, it's really getting to me because that's my baby. And I'll do anything for her, but she said if I can't get one, I can't get the other one. But here it is today. I'm not the father.
You all gonna have to figure out how to work through this now. You have a child together, Mariah.
Yes.
Tell me, what were you told?
My mother always told me that he was my father. She had no denial of him not being a father. She hasn't messed with nobody else.
She was a neighborhood bro.
Hold on.
Excuse me.
Let's be respectful.
Okay. But she was getting things from her mother. Her mother was pumping her head up with things, pumping her head up with things instead of telling her the real deal that she wasn't nothing but a street hood.
I need you to stop putting her mother down because you slept with her.
Well, yeah.
And
that's I did.
Mr. Lewis, you are not the father.
Oh, man. God. And you know what, Your Honor, and it's so bad because Brittany, she used to call and disrespect me, and now she can't get mad at me no more. Who can she get mad at now? Her mother.
Listen, Mr. Lewis, Mr. Lewis.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
You're doing too much. Because you know what? You had a part to play in this. So you're not going to walk out of here with your cape on like you was...